Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Amna. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Joanna, and walaikum salam. And I'm happy to thank you very much for inviting me for the interview. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Yes, Amna lives in Cork and you've lived in Ireland. I don't know how long, so long for now.
Uh, Me?
Yeah.
All right. In 2007, I moved to UK for my marriage,
Mm.
and we spent 1 year in London, year in Manchester, and then we moved to France in 2009 or 10, yeah, something, yeah. So we lived there for 4 years in France, and after living 4 years, then we moved in Cork. And it's been 8 years now. We are in Cork, in the same place, in the same house, in the same, everything is same from 8 years. So yes, spend a lot of time. But I did my master's from UCC. Yeah.
So so not only have you moved here and you have a family here and they're very much Corkonian, but you also studied at UCC, which definitely now makes you. I'm from Cork. That's you can say
Good.
that, right? You can just say that now. This
Mm-hmm.
is, um, Amna, we'll go back just to that one moment, or maybe there was many moments. I'd love for you to explain how did you find art? Did it find you or did you find it?
So everybody in my house, they were aware that I am a creative person. So from the childhood, I was, collecting junks to recycle and using it into my, uh, my art projects and this and that. And I was, very sensitive to throwing things away. So I had a very strong sense of belonging with the stuff. So still now, my in the dirtiest area in my house is my workplace, and which used to be when I was young, and there was boxes underneath my bed, and there was so many things in there, many craft stuffs and art stuffs and art material, and they were all very dirty kind of things. So my parents, they were aware, my family were aware that yes, she's something to do with creative things. Though I got my entry, I was a brilliant student in my childhood, and I'm still having all of my result cards from my KG and class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all the class result cards, I'm having them. So I was keeping them preserved. This is also a proof of sense of belonging, which I was just expressing. And they were all, I was position holder throughout. So my parents thought that I should be a doctor, the most demanding profession from the parents. Like they want everybody should be a doctor. So I got entry into medical college, but my passion was in painting. Still I was having everything like very top like kind of grades, and like, but I was happy to pursue my career in art. And there was a kind of point when my I had a conflict with my dad and my father. He was so frustrated about my decision. But he gave up, and I continued with that. And when I came into Ireland, and I couldn't pursue with my career as an artist, because in Pakistan I was very successful artist. I was curator at a very young age, with a leading art gallery in Pakistan, and I was doing my PhD over there with a leading institution in Pakistan, and I had very good throughout in Pakistan. So I was on a very good point, like young age. When I came here, all my dreams dashed down, and I was so frustrated and this kind of thing. So I was many time, and I was seeing that the doctors are so much flourishing in Cork, in Ireland or in Europe. So I was, getting more pain for that my once my father was, my father was right, and he was right person. He was, I made a wrong decision. But I couldn't. Many time I thought, okay, I should start my medical studies and this and that. But medical studies with 4 children, it was kind of big challenge, which I did not like to take. If I couldn't be happy. if I had made that decision. So I decided to, okay, let's do something with art. And because it was my real passion, because whenever I had a choice, I choose art only. I had good skills, and during lockdown, I would say lockdown was a good point of departure for me. Within 1 year, I showed a lot of progress in my profession. And with Visual Artists Ireland, I got a chance on their help desk to talk with Visual Artists Ireland. And from there, I had a very good connection with them, and they encouraged me, they guided me, and I would say they were my first mentor. So they gave me few challenge, a kind of challenging assignments to do, which I did well and performed well, and they guided me how to work in Ireland. So I started working with my painting with as an artist, as a curator both, and now I think I'm contributing in Ireland, and I want to work on international level with as an artist and curator.